So Wednesday nights changed for us because we had this hit show that was shot right here in Chicago called Empire. Took the world by storm, and we fell in love with the family. In particular, two sons, Jamal and Hakeem. But the real names are Yazz and Jussie. Make some noise! Once again, make some noise for the stars of Empire. Yes. So listen, let's talk about how life has changed for you two. I mean, it's just mayhem. Wherever y'all go, like I'm watching the Instagram and girls are just crying when they see you. How does that feel? Just crying.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like, a couple weeks back, it wasn't like this, but now, when we go to the airport, it's hundreds of people, not hundreds, but probably 20.
Right.
With pictures and stuff like that. Girls coming up to me crying and stuff. It's good, to be the voice of the young millennials.
Let's take it back to the beginning when Empire first was created. I want to talk about your story. So let's start with you first. How did you get casted for one of the most powerful roles on television? I mean, your character Jamal really is breaking barriers, and I think that's one of the reasons why this show is so successful, because you do a hell of a job as him, and you are changing lives, and that's what it's all about. And I think it was very important that the person who played that character could do that, and you're doing that.
Well, first of all, thank you for saying that. That's so nice. I direct messaged Lee Daniels on Instagram.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And I said, I know you get this all the time, but I had just read the script from my manager and I fell in love with it. I just knew that Jamal was something that I could sink my teeth into and I really wanted to. So I wrote to Lee Daniels on Instagram before I even had my audition, and I said, I know you get this all the time, but I'm a singer and a dancer and a songwriter and a musician, and I'm an actor and I'm Jamal Lyon.
Right.
And the day before I had the audition, he wrote back and he said casting will be in touch, but casting had already been in touch. And then I met him. When I finally met him, I went in and I sang X Factor by Lauryn Hill for the casting director, Leah Daniels Butler, who is also his baby sister.
Right.
And then I came back and I met Lee, and he said, you wrote me on Instagram, didn't you? I said, yes, sir, I did. And he said, you're a smart little kitten. And like I always say, by this time it's like 390 days later, we're on a tour talking about Empire, and it's just the way it is. Yeah.
So tell me your story, 'cause this is your first major acting role, right?
Yeah.
Which is crazy,
the best.
Yes, and you working with Taraji P. Henson, Oscar-nominated actress, Terrence Howard. So tell me your story. How did you get on Empire?
Well, I'm from Philadelphia.
That's
Anybody
right.
from Philly in the building?
Well, I worked in Philly, and I know your manager very well. So
Anybody from Chicago in the building?
Long ways from home, brother. Long ways from home. But yeah, I was in Philly and I was working on my rap career, and I just got signed to a recording deal. And I was all music, you know what I'm saying? And then Empire came. My manager, he said, look, I got this audition. If you do it, you might be moving out of your mom's house. So I did it. I took it serious, and I woke up with a first-class ticket from Lee Daniels.
Right. So we had Portia that was on this couch a little while ago. I want to know, in the beginning, did you guys know that Empire was going to be, as successful as it has become? It's like a phenomenon going on.
It's Lee Daniels, y'all. Come on.
So you knew?
It's Terrence and Taraji. Like, I knew, because I had to give up my record deal to do Empire. Once I knew Timberland and the actors and stuff like that, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
How about you?
For me, I didn't know, because I've been a part of things before in this industry where you think it's going to be, top-notch, and it is top-notch artistically, but it doesn't mean that it's always going to resonate with the people. So for me, there was no real way to know that. I guess that's just the very, not jaded, but I didn't know. I knew that it was going to be acclaimed,
right?
Because of Lee Daniels, because of Danny Strong, because of Eileen Shaken, and because of this incredible cast. but there was no way for me to know that it was going to be this crazy psychotic phenomenon that it has becoming. Still.
Well, I knew.
You knew.
I knew.
I knew that.
I think that Yazz and Taraji knew.
Okay,
I think that Taraji knew as well. And she always said, "This is it. This is it."
While she cooking? Y'all ain't gonna be able to go out like that.
Y'all gonna see.
So, okay, you were staying with your mama's house. So you already told what you were doing prior to Empire. What were you doing? Because I know you not a new actor. You have acted before in the past. So you never gave up on your dreams. So how were you like making money up until this moment before Empire came?
Selling drugs and stripping. I'm kidding. I did not sell drugs.
Who got some ones?
Hey man, get away from me with that.
He make that thing go drip, drop. No, I did everything. First of all, I was recording my album. I was an indie artist. I was recording my album on a little home studio with my producer off of Fairfax in LA. I don't know if y'all know the Fairfax district, but yeah, so you understand.
Small area.
Very small home studio, but that wasn't making me no money.
Right.
I was going around performing places, and I would make a little bit of money there. But also, honestly, I was doing everything from taking people's headshots to I was a personal trainer. I was even a clown for kids' parties. Not while I've been a grown man. I did that when I was like 19.
He still do parties, y'all.
But and I worked at a nonprofit for 5 years. I was a fundraiser for.
You see how he kicked that leg up after he told about that, right?
No, I worked at a nonprofit for 5 years, raising money for children affected and infected by HIV/AIDS here in the States and in South Africa.
Right.
And I did that, and that's an organization I still work with to this day. I've worked with them since I was 16, but I was in the office. So, it wasn't easy, but, that's the thing about dreams is that there was never, for me at least, there was never a plan B. There was just a plan A because plan A, damn it, was gonna work.
Right.
But in that process, I wasn't trying to be no struggling artist, no sucker about it. Like, I'm a grown man. Like, I gotta get out there and work.
Right.
So that's what I was doing. But I was recording my album because you can't go on auditions if real life is knocking at your door and you're working from 10 to 6.
Right.
8 to 10. 8 to 10. Like Andre said. We have to get out there and work. So I did. And
you here today, man.
Now I ain't gotta work those jobs no more.
I know, I love it. You have a famous sister, Journey.
Yeah, my baby.
So now, was there any jealousy when her career was going? I'm wondering.
Absolutely not. First of all, that's
why do people do that? Try to steer people against each other.
No, but I was
wondering.
No, it's a fair question. Right. First of all, we playing the Lions, so it's like, we're the Lions.
Right. Y'all jealous.
So
y'all can't just be jealous. You gonna be in the last of the song on the show. What you talking about? How can you be jealous all the time?
That's Camilla in my ear.
No, there is, honest to God, and this is not some political bull, to be cute about it in front of y'all. There has never been a time in my life that I've ever been anything but extremely proud of my little sister and all of my siblings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And regardless of what they do, there's a support system that my parents set up where it doesn't matter what happens and what happened in the past or the present or the future. If you don't support each other, you have nothing. And I feel like that's also what we carry into the cast. You know what I'm saying? That there is a support. There's no ego. There's no anything like that. We're all there to support each other, and that's the same thing with my family. And truly, my favorite actor in the world is Jussie Smollett, and it doesn't change.
I love that. Aww, so sweet. Okay, let's talk about you because I know your character likes the older women. So, do you like older women in real life too?
I don't discriminate.
You don't discriminate? When y'all get the script, do y'all be as shocked as what's gonna happen next? Because when I seen you and Anika, I was like, oh my god.
She didn't even come to her table read. She knew what it was.
Oh, she knew?
She didn't come to her table read. No, she didn't come to her table read. You was there. And all she had to do was the scene, so But when we do table reads, yeah, we be crazy. You know, it's like, wow, this is about to go down. We're about to really do this on national television.
Right.
On network television.
Yes.
That.
Yes.
And it wound up gone.
Like Hakeem really about to smash Anika.
I was like, what? I'm like, really? Okay.
I just remember like in that scene, I looked at him and I was like,
and then Terrence gave me the look like, did he?
I know, that was horrible. That was probably, I mean, there's a lot of shocking moments. I mean, that's the great thing about Empire is every Wednesday night, it was a different, shock moment. And what we love the most is that Empire is shot right here in Chicago. Okay, so when you're filming here, do y'all have apartments? Y'all staying at hotels? We want to know. We can house it.
I love Chicago.
You love Chicago. So what do y'all eat when y'all in
no,
town?
but that's what we just said when we touched down. I was like, it's crazy because we felt like when we first landed, it was like, oh, we're home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's been our home for the past 6 months.
It's weird because I feel like I'm home.
Yeah.
That's
we're
great
here
though.
in Chicago.
Yeah.
You know?
Y'all
really
cold though, man. Because I'm an LA boy. I'm not only just an LA boy, I'm a Valley boy. Like this is I'm like, oh. And when I first came, when we first started shooting in August, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be like Barack Obama. Like I'm gonna live here. Like I can make a life here. This is the most beautiful place. Because Chicago is the perfect combination of New York and LA. You know what I'm saying?
Without the
But
people and stuff like that. Yeah.
Y'all weather is foul. Like the summertime.
But who like the cold though? Who like when the snow come down real light?
I like the
one person in the back. One person in the back, and she lied.
We can walk downtown.
But no, Chicago is a beautiful, beautiful place. Beautiful people, beautiful food that I can't eat because we naked in the show.
Are you guys on diets? How are you maintaining the bodies?
Look, I have a rib. And he'll have a salad. So that's what it is.
Oh, so you can just eat because you're still so young.
Yeah.
You can just eat whatever.
Because when Yazz don't work out, he loses weight. When I don't work out, I wake up looking like an emoji. And it's not cute. So I have to work hard.
I love that. Okay, so I'm not gonna hog y'all because I know people have been waiting. Who wants to ask them a question? I'm gonna bring it to the floor. Oh, y'all gonna get shy? Oh, right there. Okay, we have her all the way over there. We have a microphone.
Hi.
It's Takara.
My sister Zaria says hello. She's 9.
Azaria?
Azaria, yes.
Hey, Azaria.
So my question is, for you guys being musicians, having your careers outside of your characters' careers, how are you working to balance it and keep the integrity of giving that time to your own personal real life career and that of your character?
It's important. It's important to keep people around you from day one, not changing. Of course, the fame and everything comes with it, money and stuff like that. But, you got to remain.
But you're going to change. That's
You're going to change.
Yeah.
And the people around you is going to change, but you can't change.
But wait, are you asking how do we keep the kind of the separation of, for instance, Jamal versus myself?
Yeah. Because you have a record deal with Columbia now.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you have to realize too that you have to realize. Thank you for that. Congratulations from
So do I too, y'all.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. No, I mean for me, that's not really. I don't even really think about it. I mean, the main thing for me is I do say like when people are like Jamal, I'll be like, "Hi, I'm Jussie. Nice to meet you."
Oh yeah, he will.
You don't like that. You want
Me
to know
neither.
something?
No. It's not that. Let me straighten that up right now. It's not that I don't like it. Jamal has changed my life.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, my mother didn't name me Jamal.
Okay.
Cookie named her son Jamal. So I mean, but I don't. It's not like I take offense to it or anything.
Right.
But there were times in like interviews that I will have to shut it down and be like, oh no boo boo. No boo boo kitty. You're not gonna introduce me as Jamal Lyon. My name is Jussie Smollett.
Right.
That's different. But when the viewers call us those names, then it's not anything. It's certainly not anything bad.
Right.
But to keep it separated, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? Like when our albums are released, then they'll see. It's all good.
So the music now, these are all songs that.
Stop saying Hakeem. Why you do that to your mom? Look, I was written to do that. Okay?
I'm just playing the part.
I was just playing a part.
But in the music, so you didn't write Drip Drop. So these
Yeah,
are,
no, we collaborated. I collaborate on everything, darling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sometimes Hakeem.
But the first episode, I wrote all the music for Hakeem.
Okay.
All the music.
I want to ask this question because it was #1 soundtrack beating out Madonna that week, which was like
We
amazing.
love you, Madonna.
I know. Were y'all like shocked by that, or by this moment you just know that anything Empire touches it turns to gold? Or was that like shocking?
No, when you
I
beat out
kinda knew.
Madonna, it's still a shock.
But I kind of
You don't just be, ain't no fool gonna sit there and be like,
But I knew.
oh, okay, never mind. Yes, knew.
I knew because we have some of the loyalist fans in the world. Like,
But so does Madonna.
no, but Empire, our fans we have are so loyal, and I knew once it came out they was gonna support it and not have us down like that. I knew it.
And here's the thing, don't nobody like to be #2, but if we were gonna be #2 to anybody, it's damn good to be #2 to Madonna.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so with that said, we were #1.
Yes.
We're humbly appreciative. Thank
I
y'all.
love that.
Make some noise for yourself, though.
Yeah. Next question in the audience. Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
First of all, it's not a question. Yes. Congratulations on
Hey.
smashing with Naomi Campbell.
Oh
With
my
the what?
God. Listen, how do you prepare for those moments when you have to get like cozy? Like, how do you prepare for that?
Yeah, I put on Pandora. You know what I mean? Put my tunes on, start working out.
I know you just love playing hockey. You get all the fun.
I love going to work. I love going to
Another
work.
thing, Jussie, thank you for the gay community. My brother's gay, so it means a lot.
Oh, don't cry, baby.
And the reason I started watching the show is because of your singing, so keep it up.
Thank
Keep
you
up
very
the
much.
job, you guys.
What about my rapping? Yeah.
It's money for nothing, because it's great. I saw Dire Straits in the 80s, so...
Yeah.
No, he's the truth. He's the
And
truth. He's
this
the
is my
truth,
beautiful
man.
daughter, Jasmine. We came over
Hi,
together.
beautiful daughter, Jasmine.
Love it.
Great
next,
job.
Thank you.
Next question in the audience. Over there. Okay. Okay.
That's right, baby. Baby got volume. She got a project.
I do. I know. I just have a simple question. What's your favorite song from the show?
You're so beautiful.
Yeah.
Shake it, shake it.
And which version?
You're so beautiful. I like our version.
Okay.
It's most selling right now. And I love No Apologies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love You're So Beautiful. I co-wrote that song. And I mean, Good Enough means a lot to me. And then, but I love Power, which is Yazz's song on the
thank
soundtrack.
you.
And I
Thank
also love Remember the Music by Jennifer Hudson.
So you love the entire album?
I do, darling.
What do you like?
I know. I think we all do.
What's your favorite record?
It's You're So Beautiful.
Yeah.
Which version?
I was listening to it this morning with my son.
I love
Oh, snap.
it. How is it working with Taraji? Because I feel like Taraji's also said that Cookie has taken over her life as well too. So is she really like the mama on set?
But
Well,
Taraji-
versus the character she plays, she's really warm inside and nice. Cookie is like straight no chaser.
Cookie is
Cookie's warm though too. She doesn't have time for the BS, so she just goes. But I feel like there's
But I feel like
argument.
Taraji doesn't have time for the BS either.
So they're like kind of the same.
With
Not
me,
the
it's
same,
different.
but Taraji is truly one of the greatest people that you will ever meet. The most genuine, down-to-earth, sweetest, person that you will ever want to meet. And she don't take no mess. You know what I'm saying? She's all about her good energy. She's all about her, honesty. But she doesn't ever set out to hurt anybody, you know what I'm saying? And I love that about her, because a lot of times people will use that whole thing, I'm gonna tell it like it is, as an excuse to hurt
Right.
people, but she actually tells it like it is, but in a very, very loving way. She's just a great, great lady. I
Has
love her.
Pierce ever apologized for some of the times after he's really mean to you in scenes? Because he's been very mean to Jamal at times. So I wonder when it says cut, he says, I was only acting.
I mean, I'm 31 years old, so if I ain't know that, then I'm a fool.
Okay.
So, but Terrence has become one of my best friends, so there's a trust there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That when we are doing those scenes, which every time that I do those scenes, it's so beautiful, but it's also very, very, I always end up leaving those scenes extremely empty.
Gotcha.
Because it's so trying and it's very emotional. Even the short scenes between Lucius and Jamal are very, very taxing emotionally because they're so, they're just really, really hard.
I love it.
But at the same time, I trust him. I've known this man for a year, and I trust him with my life because I know the type of man that he is, and I know that, you know, it's great to go to work and feel safe with your castmates, and I feel completely safe with everybody.
Got you. I
Love
know
it,
y'all want
love it,
pictures.
love
We
it,
got
love
time
it.
for only one more question in the audience.
With that hat
Was she
on.
right there? Okay, good. She got that. Yes, we
Can
got
we
the
do
last
2
one.
questions?
Okay, we'll do 2 questions.
Nice.
Okay, so her and then who'll be the next one?
Pretty girl with the dimples, right here.
Okay, you picked her?
There she
Okay.
go.
All right.
Praise
All right,
Jesus.
Yes.
Hello?
You're gonna take this up.
Are you recording the question?
Yup.
Oh, okay. I'm not
That's
I'm
adorable.
not mad at you though. I'm not. Get your
Do
hustle
your
on.
thing, mama.
Yes.
Thank you. So you guys have been in Chicago for a while, and you said we have great food. What's your favorite restaurant?
Your kitchen.
You such a player. Yes, you are. That was a player's response. So look, how about this? You better give me your address.
You know what's really good? Shaw's Crab Shack is really good. They got really good.
Giordano's.
Oh yeah. Try pizzeria.
I don't like the deep dish. I like the regular.
And try Portillo's.
Portillo's.
But everybody talks about Illuminati.
Why we saying that word around here?
I ain't say Illuminati. I said Illuminati.
Illuminati's.
Okay, I'm gonna give.
Oh God, Hell's Chicken. Oh my God, I forgot all about that. Listen, one time right before we shot the pilot, Jesus is so real because one time before we shot the pilot, Lee had a party with all of us at his house, and they had Harold's Chicken and also had the catfish. Man, when I tell you, I was not worried about my body. Phenomenal.
Yes, one last question. Well, give her the microphone. Tell me your name, where you from.
Praise Jesus.
Hi, my name is Tuesday.
Going up on a Tuesday.
Lord named after you.
And we drove up from Milwaukee.
Uh-oh.
I want to say I'm so proud of both of y'all. And so when should we expect the album? Like early next year, sometime?
Oh,
next year?
individual albums.
Individually?
Yeah.
When y'all keep bugging Columbia, it's like when it's in demand. Right now we're pushing the soundtrack. It's #1, and yeah, that's what it is.
Actually, we're not. We're #2. Kendra came in #1.
Well, right now we're pushing the soundtrack. Right now we're #2.
But you debuted at #1. They debuted at #1. That's all that really matters.
Damn you,
Yeah.
Kendrick.
Come on, Empire fans, let's make it more.
For me, I'm constantly, because I'm a songwriter, I'm constantly writing, constantly recording. But the main focus right now is really, promoting the soundtrack. And then you have to realize that in just a month or so, we go back and start recording the music for season 2, and then start filming season 2 in late June. So, it's kind of busy right now.
Yeah.
So but plus I might not be in the same place that I'm at right now in 6 months' time when I'm really starting to record the album. So we'll see. I have no idea.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop with the questions because I know you guys want to take pictures and we gotta move fast. But I want to say this: we are so excited. We feel like Empire belongs to us because it's shot here in Chicago.
It does.
And we
it
know.
does.
Well, listen, everybody's trying to get on season 2. I just did an interview with Lisa Ray, and she told me she's trying to get
Where
on
the
Empire.
actresses at in here?
She means
models in here.
She means people that she's interviewing. Yes. Yazz
Look,
again is
don't-
trying
listen,
to use this
listen,
as.
Listen, don't give me.
Let me be your manager.
See, I got Black Rambo on
Yeah,
there.
don't fall forward at all. Don't give him your resume.
And I got Baby Jamal on there.
I should have been his manager. Black Rambo.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's his
That's my
boy.
homie.
Okay.
And Baby Jamal is my godson.
Oh, okay.
Did you manage his career?
No, I don't need that percentage.
Did you get Raven Simone on the show? I know you guys are really good friends.
We talk. Well, Raven is Raven, so Raven gets her own stuff for Raven.
Okay.
But Lee and I were coming up with names for that thing, and then he started naming people. I'm like, but wait a second. Like, why don't we just get Raven? He's like, darling, would she do it? Because Raven for so long was saying that she was retired from the business and everything, and the whole time I was like, yeah, Raven, you ain't retired from no damn business. Do what you
She got
want to
enough
do.
money to be retired.
Yeah, of course she got enough money, but the thing is that she's not retired. If something came that she
Right.
really wanted to do, and I was like, come on, that's been my best friend for the past 10 years. How many opportunities are we going to get to work together? And then kind of play on the joke that there were rumors years ago that we had a baby together. It was just so perfect. So when I went to her and I was like, yo, would you do this? Without letting her know that there was even a conversation. She's like, yeah. And I went back to Lee and told him, and that was it. That was
There
it.
you have it.
Yeah, that was it.
We love it. Empire soundtrack is in stores right now. If you have not gotten it yet, make sure you pick it up. Make some noise for them.